Announcements. December 21st, 2023, Conference Exchange Day, no school. December 22nd, winter break begins, no school. January 4th, 2024, school resumes after winter break. January 8th, board meeting, organizational meeting at 5:30 here at the Catherine D. Milligan Community Room. Also on January 8th, a special board meeting at 6:15 here in the community room. On January 9th, in-service day number 4 for the school year, no students. Board member comments, Mrs. Birding Miller.
I just want to thank again Denise and the Equity Leadership Team for all the great work that you guys are doing in our district and continue to grow our culture and our opportunities for all diverse students. So I just wanted to thank you guys again. Devin, you're doing great work. Thank you so much for being part of the team and working with the Equity Leadership Team as a student and continue to show support for the district. And so I just want to thank you again for being here. And then I just want to thank the admin team who's had to make these hard decisions for bringing all these facts together and bringing it to the board so that we can remain educated.
Thank you. Mr. Clark.
Oh, and goodbye to Belina. And I will sorely miss you. We already said all the crying, so I won't cry again, but I wanted to recognize that this is your last time with us.
That's right.
Now, Mr. Clark.
Well, I'll start out with that. Belina, it's just not goodbye, it's see you soon. I'd rather say that. And I appreciate you very much. Thank you for everything you've done. It's been a blessing. Thank you, Ms. Hayes, and to the DEI team. Appreciate all that hard work. And as I said, the students are what matters, and how they're engaging their culture and their families into our school district is amazing. So thank you to everybody as a part of that. Appreciate that. Mr. Smith and admin team for all the hours you poured into the facts bringing about finance. Thank you so much for doing that. And I would encourage everyone here, the community, go back and watch past videos of meetings where the presentations that Ms. Lane has given on finance presentation. It's transparent. I share it with your neighbors, share it with your community, share it so that there are questions to be asked, that we can get to the point where we need to be that helps the kids in the best way we can. So the only way to do that is to have the facts, and those videos that show where we are twice a year that Ms. Lane put so much time into deserves a review, and I encourage you to watch those, so please do that. Merry Christmas. Be safe. Have fun. I hope we do have a white Christmas, at least for a couple days there. Nobody likes a lot of snow, I guess, but I do like the snow. The kids like the snow. It'd be nice to sled ride, so I hope we get a little bit there. But be safe, have fun, and Merry Christmas to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. I am going to speak next and give Mrs. Shorter the final word. So I want to thank the Equity Leadership Team for their work today. I was remiss in not mentioning it earlier, but I want to bring it up now. Much of the senior admin team serves on the Equity Leadership Team, and I think, again, that speaks to the intentionality and to the importance that we put on that. And so thank you for your service there as well. To the speakers, to Duncan, who is omnipresent everywhere it seems. Had a chance to be in the schools just this week to talk about the Rotary's school version, Interact Club. And other than Duncan's, Devin Duncan was there at that meeting. So thank you for your involvement and everything here during your senior year, and you'll be sorely missed when you leave. And I hope we've poured into you as much as you've poured back into us. We made some tough decisions tonight. I appreciate the board's thoughtful consideration. I appreciate the work and effort that went into this by the administration team to bring us to this point as we move forward from here. As Mr. Clark said, as others said, wish everyone a safe and wonderful holiday break. And again, I want to thank Mrs. Shorter for her tremendous service to the district, to the community, and to the thousands of kids who have come through Fairfield City Schools during your decade and a half service history here at Fairfield. It's It's commendable, and we all thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Gosh, thank you so much, everybody, for what you've done. Elected officials from the Township Trustee, the Fairfield City Schools Board of Education Administration, thank you from the depths of my heart. This means so very much. I was here in 2009, and I was participating, and I can definitely say this is the type of job that you do. It's not about the pay, because there's really not that. You have to love kids, and you have to love education. And being with all of you guys, it's easy because you all feel the same way. I can tell it in the conversations that we've had, the things that you do, just the little details that you remember. You know, when you reached out to me and you told me about the CCP class, we just had that conversation tonight. Just that little small thing just emphasizes that you care and that you understand that what we're doing is so important. And I am just very appreciative. I know that the district is in great hands, and even though this is tough, this is difficult, I know that it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. So, so that I don't get myself in trouble about these finances with the new rules, I will just say thank you, and good night.
Final word, give her in.
Don't forget you have executive session, that Blaine.
All right, and with that, we will now recess to executive session to discuss the discipline and employment of public officials, 121.22G1. Motion to convene to executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Clark and Mrs. Shorter. Mrs. Lane, please call the roll.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Mrs. Birdie Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes. Meeting adjourned, 8:04.